Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. I'm just having a look at the ASX 200, and again, pretty fairly sort of weak day. And I suppose what's not that good is we seem to sort of broken that 20-day moving average, and so maybe looks like we're going to trend down a little bit lower. Hopefully, we can have a good night on the Dow at least, and give us a bit of a respite. But I think the reason, the reason the markets are looking a little bit weak, and that encouraged us today to obviously, if with Vocus again, hit record highs today, but we just decided to take a nice little sort of 4% profit in it's about 2 weeks. Again, I think just over 4%. I think is a good little trend, a good money to make in this market. So we took it. Just having an idea of really maybe in the shorter term where we are being a bit aggressive. We do feel the markets are a little bit stretched. There's an interesting graph. I'd like to show you this actually. This I think here you've got the actual the gains from obviously April, May, and June for the last. This is on the ASX 200 for the last. Just having a look how long this lasts since last 16 years. And I remember years ago doing an IQ test where you've got to follow patterns and guess numbers. And although I'm not a big believer in IQ tests, I think we've all got our own intelligence in our own way. At least that's what I believe, and that's my excuse anyway. You can see from the charts here, obviously blues a good month, and reds are obviously a down month. You can see for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. May and June have averaged around 5-6% declines. I think what's interesting. We've had a good month in April. May we are positive, so potentially we've got 2 blues, and it's a good chance that obviously June's going to be a red. Now, I don't know really if you can sort of be too concerned with this, but I think if you follow sort of certain patterns and what's gone on in the past, certainly I think especially with possible Brexit and all the issues with the elections, I think there's a good chance that we could have a tough month next month. But it doesn't matter as long as even if we're trading sideways. I mean, Equity Story, I think we've proved in the past, even if the markets are going down, we've managed to really hit some trends that are going up, and there are certainly if you actually look at our trends today, the ones we got on, although the market's been weak, FRM has held up really well today. TWE hit record highs today. AIA had some great production numbers, and again, there's nothing wrong with that chart. There's really no reason to sell it. Magellan a little bit down, but that's fine. We're still in profits with her. BAP again had a good day, hitting 511, which is absolutely fantastic, and I think that's just a stunning chart with actually a real little positive buy signal. So I think BAP will work its way even higher. Again, TPM absolutely looking great, so no issues there whatsoever. Hansen again, absolutely fantastic looking trend. Again, had a positive day, and MTR looking pretty good. So we're actually very sort of really really pleased with the performance of the trending stocks and how they've been performing. Obviously, we're looking at some interesting stocks that we're obviously looking to put on as a trend again, and of course ORE is high up on the list there. And again, I think although she's moved a long way from the long-term trend, from that short-term trend, this is one of the most bullish stocks in the market, and because she has run a long way on that long-term trend, we just want to wait and see these production numbers. If they're pretty good, then we're definitely going to trend this one up. And I think ORE is actually a really good stock to trend, because it has, similar to Bellamy's and Blackmore's, and similar to SMN, when it moves up strongly and very, very fast. I think that's basically all I've got to say tonight on the markets. I think everything else is pretty explanatory. We're obviously most probably looking to take a few profits over the next few days, and we're actually looking at a really interesting 3-year growth story that potentially we could be putting on as well. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and I look forward to bringing this report tomorrow night. Good night.